Your emotions aren't literally stuck in the Stone Age, but the way you feel fear, desire, and stress is. Our ancestors evolved emotions to survive a brutal world of predators, famine, and scarcity. And while those emotions worked perfectly in caves and savannas, today they backfire, making us overreact to emails, binge on comfort food, and get jealous over Instagram likes. That's the crazy part. Your emotions are doing their job. They're just doing it in the wrong environment. And this is why your emotions lie to you every single day, trying to keep you safe, but often making you miserable instead. So, let's figure out how to evolve these Stone Age responses to actually work in our modern world. I'm about to show you something that will make you question every decision you've ever made. Ready? Next time you're stuck in traffic and running late, I want you to notice something weird. You don't just get angry, you get more angry the later you are, not proportionally angry, exponentially angry. A 5-minute delay when you are already 10 minutes late feels worse than being 10 minutes late in the first place. But here is what's really disturbing about this. That anger spike isn't random, it's not mysterious. It's your brain running what I call the resource scarcity subroutine. See, your ancestors who got progressively more desperate when resources got scarcer were the ones who survived. The chill caveman who was like, whatever, when the food ran out, his genes didn't make it to your DNA. So now, when you are late, which your primitive brain interprets as losing social status resources, it cranks up the panic proportionally to how much you are already losing. You are not experiencing emotions, you are running a program. And once you see this pattern, you can't unsee it because it's everywhere. That anxiety spike when someone doesn't text you back, same subroutine. Your brain is calculating, decreasing social resources detected. Initiate worry protocol. The study I'm about to show you will make you question everything you think you know about being in control of your own mind. Here is evolution's dirty trick. We are running Stone Age software in a space age world. Your brain was optimized for a world where rejection meant death, kicked out of the tribe. Scarcity was constant. Winter is coming. Drought is coming. Threats were immediate and physical. That rustling in the bush. But now, your caveman brain treats a work email like a saber-toothed tiger. Can we talk from your boss triggers the same neural pathways as large predator approaching did 50,000 years ago. Your anxiety about that Instagram post getting only 12 likes, that's the tribal rejection algorithm firing off because your brain thinks low social engagement equals banishment equals death. Here is what nobody tells you. You're not broken. Your system is running perfectly. It's just running the wrong software for the current environment. And this is why willpower fails. You're not fighting bad habits. You're fighting millions of years of evolutionary programming with conscious effort. It's like trying to stop a computer virus by asking it nicely. Your anxiety about that text message is the same code that kept your ancestors alive when they had a twig snap in the forest. The difference is there is no saber-toothed tiger, just a delayed read receipt. But here is the plot twist that changes everything. We are biological machines, but that's not the depressing part. That's actually the liberating part, because if you're a machine, that means you can be debugged, updated, and reprogrammed. Now, you might be asking, or you might be thinking, this makes us sound like robots. Actually, it's the opposite. Once you understand your running code, you can become the programmer instead of just the user. See, there are exactly 3 emotional bugs that everyone runs. I bet you're running at least 2 of them right now. Bug number 1, the threat detection overdrive. Your brain classifies 95% of modern problems as life-threatening when they are actually just inconvenient. Bug number 2, the social status calculator. Every interaction gets processed through am I winning or losing tribal points, even though tribes don't carry the same significance they did anymore. Bug number 3, the scarcity amplifier. Your brain assumes all resources, time, attention, love, are finite and running out, so it hoards and panics. Here is the thing nobody tells you. The code isn't broken, you're just running it in the wrong environment. But once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it, and that's when everything changes. So how do you hack your own emotional operating system? Here is the 3-step method I've been testing. Step 1, the Debug Protocol. When you feel a strong emotion, ask, what is my brain trying to protect me from? Not, why am I feeling this? But, what ancient threat is this responding to? Step number 2, the reframe function. Once you identify the original threat, ask, is this threat real in my current environment? Your brain says, social rejection equals death. Reality says, Karen from accounting not liking your presentation equals banishment from the tribe. Step number 3, the integration process. Don't fight the emotion, redirect its energy. Your anxiety about the presentation, that's preparation energy. Your anger about being disrespected, that's boundary setting energy. I realized I wasn't the rational person I thought I was when I caught myself getting genuinely angry at a slow internet connection. My brain was running the blocked resources program, treating buffering like a life-threatening obstacle. Once I debugged it, my brain thinks slow Wi-Fi is preventing me from hunting successfully. The anger became almost comical. Here is what's wild. The most emotional people are often the most logical. They're just running more sophisticated programs with more variables. You stop taking your emotions so personally. You realize that panic about your phone battery dying isn't you being neurotic. It's your brain running the disconnected from tribe equals danger subroutine. Pretty sure no caveman ever lost a hunt because his torch was 5%. You become the programmer of your own experience instead of just the user. What does this look like in practice? Instead of why am I so anxious about this date? You think my brain is running threat assessment on potential rejection. The original code was useful for mate selection in small tribes. Current threat level, 0. Instead of I should be angry about this small thing, you think anger detected. This is boundary protection energy. How do I use this constructively? You don't delete emotions. They've kept our species alive for millions of years, but you update the system. You learn to work with your programming instead of against it. And here is the question that changes everything about how you see yourself. If you can recognize the code running in the background, if you can debug your emotional responses, if you can redirect that ancient energy towards modern goals, what kind of human do you become when you're finally the programmer of your own experience? But what if your emotions are as a result of the lies that our brain tells us? Watch this video next and discover if what you perceive as reality is really real.